Hey guys, Joyce here, certified health coach. This video is a little different than I usually put together for YouTube because I wanted to say happy Thanksgiving. And to show my appreciation, I have 5 helpful Thanksgiving tips to share with you guys today. And tip number 1 is celebrate. So I'm sure you guys know last year was 2020 and it took a toll on gatherings, especially with family and friends. This year though, we have lesser restrictions. So when you get an invite, especially if it's in person, please take it as a golden opportunity to enjoy your close family and friends. Tip number 2, sample all the food while honoring your dietary and religious restrictions, of course. This case is especially relevant when gathering in a pot blessing, aka potluck style. You're showing that everyone's offering is appreciated. And secondly, it helps lessen food waste. If you were to get a normal helping and didn't like it, you may end up just throwing it away, and who likes to waste food, right? And then lastly, it's just a kind reminder, is to just drop the guilt. Don't worry about the calories or the cardio that you need to do the next day. Just enjoy the abundance. Tip number 3, hydrate. As y'all know, I'm a health coach, so I'm gonna slip in some health information here while I can. And let's look at this slide more closely. So for moderate drinking level guidelines, males assigned at birth should have 2 or less per day, while females assigned at birth should have 1 or less per day. Okay, I know that it's not realistic during the holidays, but just wanted to show you guys what binging actually looks like. So that is 5 or more in 2 hours for males assigned at birth and 4 or more in 2 hours for females assigned at birth. So what can you do with this information? Maybe pad your alcohol consumption with water, all right? So the health guidelines is 8 to 20 cups per day. So plan it out for yourself. Lastly, know that the BAC levels are different for every state. There was a call for a BAC of 0.08% or higher to be established as a federal standard. At this level, visual perception, coordination, information processing, and judgment is already impaired. Please, for your safety and the safety of others, be mindful about getting on the road while under the influence. Tip number 4, bring something. If you're hosting, that is awesome. This slide is really more for the guests. So let's take a look at that. So as a guest, reach out to your host and ask them what they need for you to bring. It could be food, drink, or something else. So for example, I asked friends to bring drinks and or desserts. Our friends brought a whole cooler filled with beer. Thank you, Maxie and Jonathan, for that. That was very generous. And I didn't have a Polaroid camera, so I also asked one of our friends to bring it, and she brought hers with extra film, and that's really awesome. Thank you, Megan. My pictures weren't great, but you know what? I'm gonna keep them anyway. Next is gesture of love. So one of our other friends, he brought not just a libation, but he actually made it. It's a ready-to-drink old-fashioned. So thank you, Diego and Rafa, for that wonderful present to share with everyone else. And it was really, really strong and good. Lastly, I know not everyone is in the position to give. So just know that your presence is more than enough. Just come as you are. Tip number 5. At a gathering, it's so nice to have a helping hand. My friend Tommy offered to do the dishes. I mean, that was a huge offering, but I had to politely decline because it was a little too much for me. But I did appreciate her very much for helping me put the wine glasses in this little wine table that I had set up. Also, you can help out your neighbors by letting them know in advance if you're expecting people. That way, they can make arrangements to either make room for street parking, for example, or if you live in a city like NYC, maybe leave around the time the people are going to be there if you're looking for more of a quiet Thanksgiving this year. And outside your immediate circle, perhaps you can help out your community by connecting with a local organization that you are passionate about or have some sort of feeling towards. Perhaps you can donate some food, supplies, time, or money. To wrap it all up, as you may all know, Thanksgiving is not all about the turkey, family, and friends. There is something deeper that we can connect to, so I kindly invite you in your own time to just pick a spot outside that is safe and comfortable for you. Close your eyes just for a few moments and imagine the people who came before you, before 1620, before 1492, and acknowledge their existence. I want to thank Laura, who is an amazing forest therapy facilitator, for that inspiration. Last message that I want to share is to stay connected. There are so many people out there that don't have family or friends to spend their holidays with. So if you know those people and you have the opportunity, please reach out to them so they feel some sort of acknowledgement and love. So that's about it. Happy feasting. Please be safe out there. And remember, you deserve to be happy and healthy.